What's up, guys? It is Colin with Cowabunga Gaming, and we are at Tuesday for this week's gaming roundup. So let's get started here. And as you guys know, over the past couple weeks, I've been playing Watch Dogs, and I've been enjoying it. I think it's a fun game. Now, I know it got a lot of criticism, and I guess I can understand some of it, but I think it had more harsh criticism than it really deserved. I think it's got a lot of cool effects and atmospheres and designs, graphics. I think they did a really good job on it. Do I think it deserved the amount of criticism it got? Not really. But what are you going to do? So, with that being said, I had noticed a couple weeks ago that something about Watch Dogs 2 came out. But at that time, nothing had been confirmed. There were no leaks of anything, nothing. It was just a rumor that was kind of thrown up in the air of, when are they going to release Watch Dogs 2? Are they doing a Watch Dogs 2? And, well, as of yesterday, I found out that they are making a Watch Dogs 2. Ubisoft has confirmed it. So, I'm hoping that some of you guys are very happy about this. I know other people are probably not going to be thrilled with it, but all in all, even though it had a lot of criticism about it, Watch Dogs actually was a huge success for Ubisoft. I don't know if it's Ubisoft or Ubisoft. I'm not really sure which one that one is. But it was a huge success for them, so it's not really no surprise that they wanted to make a sequel all along for the game anyways. It was just a matter of when they were going to do it. So there is a sequel coming out. They have planned it, and it has been 100% confirmed by Ubisoft that they are doing a sequel. And the reason of how people found it out and how this reporter found it out, which is how I found out and everything. In a recent earnings call, Ubisoft confirmed releasing it in its next fiscal year, and since Ubisoft's fiscal year runs from April to March of next year, so it's safe to assume the game will be released April 2016 earliest and March 2017 at the latest. Granted, there's no delays of anything that happened, because you guys know how delays are in the gaming world. God, I hate delays so much. But whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. So, there are rumors. And remember, guys, it's just a rumor. It's not actually set in stone that this is what's happening. But it is being said that the game is going to take place in either San Francisco or California. And that's pretty much as far as it goes with that, at least. It's just San Francisco, California. That's it. There's no definite on either or, and actually it might not even be either of them. It could be something completely different, but I don't know. I'm just reading up on what I saw with my own eyes and everything. So that'd be really cool if it's done in one of those two. I would like that a lot. Now, if Kotaku's sources are accurate, the game will be released in 2016. So be happy about that, guys, because I think that's a cool thing. And I I think they're going to make a lot of changes on the game and make it a lot more epic. And, you know, the people of Ubisoft have noticed that the problems that they had with the game, and they've listened to all the, they've read all the forums, and, you know, they're listening to the consumers, customers, you know, and they've taken note of it, and they did say that they are going to address the biggest issues that people were complaining about the most. They are going to address it. And they said, also because of some of the stuff that needs to be addressed, they're going to have to develop new technologies to fix those problems and to make the game better. So, we'll see what happens, and we'll find out. When more information comes out on that, when it's going to happen, release dates, and whatnot. I'll let you guys know if anything more comes up about that. All right, guys. Now, next thing I want to talk about is a game called Syndrome. It is being brought to you guys by, holy crap, by Camel 101 and Big Moon Entertainment. Now, what it is, it's a, looks like a adventure horror type game. I'm trying to think of what it could be related to, best related to. Soma. If any of you guys played Soma, it's like a Soma type game. It's not like Soma. You're not underwater or anything like that. You're actually in outer space. Okay? Now, according to Attack of the Fanboy, Camel 101, they wanted to bring back the excitement of survival horror. They wanted to bring it back to its, you know, old roots, which I think could be a good thing, because I definitely think nowadays, well, actually no. Nowadays, actually, horror games are getting a lot better. But if you go back a couple years, horror games were kind of, not really scary or anything. And they do a lot of jump scares, and you're just kind of like, alright, cool. That sucked. So, now, what happens is, let's see, they want to take it back to its original, you know, descent. The game shows players in a tight spaceship. It's very cramped quarters, and that was one of the things that they purposely wanted to do to you. You wake up out of cryo sleep, and then when you wake up, you know, you're obviously trying to figure out what happened to the crew and everything, and then you basically just come to find out that your crew has been turned into these monstrosities. Now, the real challenge of the game is, what they want to do with the game is, let's see, what's the best way I can think of? You're very limited on ammo, and they're doing that on purpose. Ammo, weapons of any sort. They are limiting the amount that you are going to have, that you can use. And again, they're doing that on purpose. They want you to be more terrified, and they want you to try and use your head more. Sorry, guys. Needed some coffee. So yes, they want you to learn how to use the resources that you have. Now, it doesn't really tell, I didn't really get much info on what kind of weapons you're going to have. I did read in there, there will be some sort of guns, but like I said, the ammo that you're going to have is going to be very sparse. So, and the amount of monsters that are on the spaceship compared to the amount of ammo that you can find around the spaceship, will not even come close to helping you defend off all these monsters, I guess, from what I read. That's crazy. That says there's a lot of freaking monsters that you gotta deal with. So, what else the game wanted to do to you is they're going to be putting you in a lot of tight quarters, and that's where they're going to make you figure out how to use your skills, or aka intelligence, and they're going to want you to learn either when to fight someone, you know, like maybe hit them with a wrench, or if you do have a gun and you think it's the right time to use it, shoot the guy. Or you hide behind a box somewhere, or you hide behind around a damn corner somewhere. They want you to figure all this out. And they want you to learn how to use it, when to use it correctly, because they want to definitely install, you know, fear in you. That, am I going to get out of this spaceship alive, or am I just going to die repeated times? So, that is Syndrome. Now, let's see. I don't believe Syndrome has a release date yet. Let's see. No, it does not have a release date yet. Now, they are saying that they're releasing it in the second quarter of 2016, and it will be released for the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. That is Syndrome. You guys can look up the trailer online. I think it's going to be a fun game. We'll find out. I like games like this. They're fun to play. So once I find out more info about it, hopefully I'll be able to get my hands on it. Now, the next game that we're going to is called Kursk. 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 Now, it's going to be, well, okay, what the game is actually based off of was a nuclear-powered Russian submarine. And it was lost with all hands on. Everybody died. No survivors. And that actually happened back in the year 2000. So it actually wasn't horribly long ago. Happened in the year 2000. And, let's see. It was an explosion that was caused by a faulty training torpedo. And that obviously, well, that killed everyone. Now, the game is going to be set off that. I did look at the trailer briefly. The trailer looks pretty cool, but like there's no gameplay in the trailer or anything. They haven't gotten that far yet, so we'll see what happens with that. But now, let's see. It is going to be a setting for a first-person survival adventure game. Not much is said about the game. It's going to look at the tragedy at a different angle. And then, let's see what else. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. And then, because of looking at it from a different angle, that is how they are going to craft their story around it. And they're being very careful with how they're going to craft the story around it, just because it's a very touchy subject that they are doing on this game. So they have to be very careful of how they write the story out and the way they depict it and everything. Now, Now, given the many questions surrounding the loss of the sub and the crew, and then I guess the delays in the rescue and the recovery efforts, it's making for good ground for fictionalization. So I do think it could be turned into something really cool. And you gotta keep in mind that also it's going to be for mature audiences who are looking for a unique and cinematic experience. So, if you like those types of games, which to me that kind of sounds like a heavy cinematic, like Beyond Two Souls or Heavy Rain. Those were heavy cinematic ones. Actually, now that I think about it, I'll be playing Heavy Rain here in a few weeks because that's coming out March 1st for the PS4, and I didn't play the first one that came out for the PS3 because I didn't have a PS3, so I'm going to I'll be playing that. See what happens there. So, those are the 3 games that I'm talking about this week. Now, the last thing that I want to touch on is the fact of I would like to thank you guys very, very much because as of late last night, I hit 150 subscribers, and now I know to a lot of YouTubers that's nothing. To me, it's a big deal. It took me months upon months of working on my channel, and what I was doing at first was just I wanted to put a lot of videos on there for you guys to choose from and give you guys different stuff, different types of games, have a good variety for you guys. So, it took me several months just to throw all the videos in there and get everything collected. Now that I feel that I have enough videos in there, now I'm starting to work on trying to get a fan base going for me, And over the past 2 weeks, I've been working really hard on getting a fan base, and little by little, I've been getting people here and there and everything. And late last night, I hit 150, and I just want to say thank you very much to all my subscribers. Thank you very much to people that continue to come to my channel and watch my content and continue to give me the comments, the likes, and they tell their friends about me, and I get more subscribers, and it's become really cool. And I just want to say thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and I plan on continuing to grow my channel, get more subscribers, and obviously I'll be putting on more videos and everything. And I'm hoping eventually I can turn this into a business, because that's what my goal is. Sorry, guys. That is my goal. I want to turn this into a business eventually. And I know that that's not going to happen overnight. I know it's going to take me to work at it and work at it, and I get it, and I'm fine with that, because doing this right here, the gaming, and now making you guys vlogs and everything, I enjoy doing this. Like, I look forward to doing this, and I want to continue that with you guys, because if I can turn this into something bigger and turn it actually into a business to where I can actually quit the job I have now and make this my permanent full-time thing, I would love to do that. So we'll see what happens down the road in the future, And again, thank you guys. Thank you very much. It means the world to me, and I am going to keep on bringing out content for you guys, and every week you guys will get your Cowabunga gaming news. Well, Cowabunga news. you will get that every week as well. So, this is Colin with Cowabunga News, signing out. Deuces.